Hey everybody, welcome back to Tavian's World of Reptiles. I hope you all are happy and healthy. Today is a pretty lazy day for me so far. I'm just getting my day started, still in my pajamas. So first I want to say thank you so much to everybody who took time to reach out to me after my recent loss and drop words of encouragement and just support. I really appreciate all that love. Thank you all so much for taking the time to do that. So, I wanted to continue our conversation about keeping snakes in tubs and the various levels that are involved with that. And today, I wanted to specifically address a common, I guess, comparison or accusation, or however you want to put it, when it comes to uh, breeders being compared to mills and pretty much people saying they're one and the same. So I wanted to talk about what makes a mill and what makes a breeding facility, and the differences between mill keepers and breeders. So let's start off with talking about mills specifically. So what are mills? Mills are usually businesses or organizations, is probably a better word to say, that focus on breeding usually very large numbers, but it can be smaller numbers sometimes, of animals, right? And the main focus is to make money. There is usually little to no veterinary care given to the animals. It's just kind of the ones that survive are the ones that kind of get sold off, and the rest are just left to die and not properly taken care of. These places are usually in kind of hid away facilities. You don't really get to explore the place often. They'll usually kind of bring you the animal into a different location than where they're actually bred at. These facilities are usually in pretty bad shape. The animals are in really bad condition. They're not kept properly. Husbandry is horrible, and they don't really want the public to see that. So you don't really get to see where you're getting your animal from. Yes, mills also breed animals, but they are not breeding these animals because they have a passion for the animals, or that they know a lot about the animals in any way, or that they actually love the animals. They are only breeding the animals to make a financial profit. So basically what I'm saying is, if the financial gain has been put above the general health and care of the animal, and the health and care of the animal is already low, then what you're looking at is a mill. And the keepers of these mills don't care about the animals that they're breeding. They don't have a passion for them. They don't wish to educate the community about them. They only keep them for profit. Now, let's talk about some of the breeders in the world. Yes, there are breeders out there who keep vast amounts of snakes, like thousands at any given time. But you can go throughout these facilities and you can see that these individuals keep their snakes in nothing but the best of conditions. They have the best husbandry care. They use the best products for their snakes. They breed the best food for their snakes. They put thousands upon thousands of dollars into making sure their snakes are healthy. If that means all the veterinary care that they need, then they provide that for every single snake that needs it. They have a huge passion when it comes to the animals that they are breeding, and they really want to educate the community about it. They really want to do everything they can to bring as many people into the hobby. So they really are more than about profit. At the end of the day, profit's really the last thought. Yes, it helps them be able to do all that they need to do to accomplish all that they want to accomplish in the hobby. But at the end of the day, the health of their animals and how their animals are doing is really much more important than the financial gain that they're gaining from the animals. This is not to say that there are not reptile mills out there, because there absolutely are. Unfortunately, like a lot of the places that you go online to purchase reptiles could really be considered mill status, because more often than not, people receive these sick, not well cared for animals when they order and they get their mail, and they're so excited and they just come not very healthy. If you go to those facilities, you'll see just not the best of conditions, and they get a lot of imports in, they do a lot of breeding, and all of it is just like not taken care of very well. They don't put a lot of money into making sure these animals are healthy before they even ship them out. And so yes, there are a lot of really unreputable places out there that do have reptile mills in a sense. But when you see these bigger mainstream breeders that are out there, these are not mills. These are well-oiled machines. Like, they've got really great staff that are really knowledgeable about the animals that they're taking care of. They've got people that are actually passionate about the animals that they're taking care of, and that they're breeding into this world. And they're all about educating. Like I said, that is the real big difference between mills and reptile facilities, and mill keepers and reptile breeders. I hope I was able to just shine a little bit more light on that, and just really lay out the differences between the two, because there is a big difference between breeders in general, whether that's with reptiles or not, and actual mill keepers. At the end of the day, it's about whether profit outweighs the general care of the animal. And if you've got crappy animals and are making profit, you're a mill. But if you've got really well cared for animals and you put a lot of time and investment into it, then you're just a really good breeder. And I don't think you should be given slack for that. As I said, I'm just laying out all the information. I'm just going to drop my personal opinion. This is not to sway you in any way, shape, or form on the topic. I just want to break down the differences and the, I guess, singular similarity, not so much, of the two. So you guys take care, love yourselves, love your reptiles, love your loved ones, and you guys keep spreading those herbs.